welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. My name is Lally. I am a wig maker, a costume maker and a Lady Gaga impersonator, and I am coming to you today with this Lady Gaga Rain On Me look. I have used mostly Haus Labs products in this video, as well as some drugstore products, and I have recreated the wig myself. Please don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I next upload, and let's get into it. So I'm going to start off with my Infallible Mattifying Primer by L'Oréal and just squirt a bit of that all over my face. And tap that in. Now I'm going to take my Maybelline Dream Radiant Liquid in the colour 23 True Beige, and I'm just going to put about 2 pumps on my wrist and just let that get a bit warmer, and then just pop little dots all over your face. I'm going to take a damp blending sponge and just blend all of that in. Now I'm going to take Maybelline Dream Lumi in the colour Ivory, and I'm just going to highlight under my eyes and lift out some shadows around my chin and just make the bridge of my nose a bit stronger. And then I just want to have a bit of a stronger jawbone right here, so I'm also just going to like do a little right angle on each side. And you can just lift out some areas using like a little bit of residue. Don't go too hard. I want that to dry out a little bit on my face so that when I come to blending it out, it doesn't spread to my whole face and act as a foundation. So I might leave it for about 60 seconds or so until I feel that it's kind of warmed up to my skin and there's not that cold, wet feeling anymore. And then take the same blending sponge to just blend that out. Take my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder and a big fluffy A01 brush by Spectrum, and I'm just going to set all of that. I want a really glowy, sun-kissed, blended contour, so to achieve that I'm going to use a bronzer, and I'm going to use the Rimmel Radiance Brick and an A05 brush. So I'm going to kind of cut across the top of my forehead to about here, and then I'm going to also cut down here to give that more triangular shape that Gaga has to her hairline. And then I'm just going to come into the cheekbone and quite high up into the temple as well. And then I'm just going to cut out my jawline and skirt over my jowl a bit because I've got a jowl here that is coming through. So I just want to kind of focus a little bit of that there to give the illusion that it's coming straight across. I'm going to use that same bronzer for my nose, but with a B06 brush. So I just want to kind of focus right here on the tip, and then a little up the sides until they kind of meet my eyebrows, because I want to just keep that bridge quite strong. that M that I always tell you to do. Now again with the same contour, but this time with an angle brush, this is the A14 brush, I'm going to create the line that Gaga has down the centre of the tip of her nose. Now for the eyes, I'm going to use my L'Oréal Glow bronzer and highlighter, and I'm just going to go into the brow bone with the lightest colour in that, which is Sundust. And I'm going to take my MAC 217 brush to do that. Taking my white L'Oreal eyeliner pencil, I'm just going to mark out where I want my big cat eye white wing to be. So we want to kind of line our pencil up to the bottom lash line and come further than the brow, and you can actually just line it up and then create a little dot like that, so you've got your mark. And now I'm just going to draw the rest of the wing in, and I want it to come higher than the crease and then down to the tear duct. And now I'm just going to line around the tear duct and square it off at the corners a little bit, so you really want to have a sharp pencil to do this. If I can find my pencil sharpener. And then just kind of get rid of any flakes by warming the wax up on your hand, like so. You can also kind of make it a bit more pointy by doing this. So I'm just first lining around the tear duct and into the lash line a bit. And then I'm squaring off that tip. Now I'm going to take my Revolution white concealer, this is C0, and I'm going to fill all of that in using my Real Techniques detailer brush. Take it off the applicator, a little bit on the brush. I want a relatively dry brush to do this so that I can build it up and it will look more even. Dry a little bit before you do another layer so you can move on to the next eye. And now we can do our second layer. Again, make sure that there's not a lot of product on the brush. That's what I mean by a dry brush, because then it starts to get really wet and move around. To set that, I'm going to use the Revolution Bake and Finish powder and tap that all over my lids with a 239 brush by MAC. You really want to make sure that you get all of the fallout of this. So the best way to do that is to put the product into the cap and then press it into the bristles of the brush so that you've got enough product on the brush that it will spread around your eyelids, but then when you tap it off there will still be product left on here. And press it in. Now I'm going to take my Haus Labs Liquid Eye-Liner and I'm just going to line really close to the lash line on the top lid. I'm just going to use the side of the nib to do that and just press it in to the lash line. And now I'm going to create the wing by using the same trick of pressing the nib of the pen up against the lower lash line to follow the line. use my CO3 brush and the Baked Highlighter and Blush by e.l.f. in the colour Rose Gold. For my eyebrows, I'm going to use the Revolution Warm Brown Pro Day to Night Brow Pencil or pen. And I'm going to start by lining under the brow, and we want the wing to kind of point more upwards. So first, just brush your eyebrows up and start with the lower line and just create that shape. It looks really red when you first put it on, but then it kind of dries to a darker brown. Now I'm just going to curl my eyelashes and do my mascara. Wiggle it into the root and then flick up because I want it to be really fluttery. And then just do the tops because everyone can see that, even if you cannot. Now I'm going to take my MAC lip pencil in Stone and I'm just going to run across the lower lash line. Now for the lips, I'm going to do a sort of ombre situation, but I'm going to flip the method in which we do that just to increase the blendability of it. So I'm going to start with my lipstick, which is L'Oreal's Color Riche Matte in the colour 652. Pop that all over your lips. Now I'm going to take my Haus Labs RIP lip liner in the colour Riot, and I'm just going to line within my lip line and make that line quite thick. Now I'm going to take my MAC lip liner in Stone and I'm going to go on the very edge of that top lip line. And then I'm going to take the Haus Labs lip gloss in the colour Blaze. I'm going to take the Black Lash Duo and my Faux Mink Wispies in 701, these are by Ardell, and I'm just going to pop them on my eyes. So just take the lash with your tweezers and then run it through the glue, and then you want to wait for the glue to get a little bit tacky, so maybe like 30 seconds. So look down into a mirror so you expose your entire lid and then just drop them on top. And then pull this side down and then that side. And then you can just use the edge of your tweezers to press them in. As a final step, I'm just going to do a little bit of highlighting, and I really want it to have like a golden look. So I'm going to use my big C01 fan brush and La Vie en Glow in the colour Blazing Gold, and just do all the high points of my face. And now I am just going to put my wig on. So this is the wig that I made to complete this look. Let me know if you would like a tutorial on how to recreate this wig yourself, and I will just put that on. My hair ain't fitting in the frame. Ooh, bougie. So this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you can be notified when I next upload. Don't forget to leave me any comments, any feedback. I will be happy to answer any of your questions, and let me know what you want to see next. It doesn't have to be Gaga, it can be anything else. And thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing day. Mwah.